So I'm trying to do video diary logs more. I realized that I do have a hard time vlogging, and I thought I didn't. Interesting. That's probably why I've had a hard time being on YouTube. But I'm here to talk about some things that are going on in my life. I do view myself as a chosen one. It's kind of weird to say, and I've been trying to put out content about it because I need to find my tribe, and it's not easy talking about something that makes you seem so vain. I don't think I'm a vain person. I think that I just really answered the call, and I'm now seeing the effects of that. I went through a lot, and I realized that all of those things that I went through were preparing me for the journey that I'm about to take, which is starting to kick off right now. So, for 2 years, I sat on this business, my vegan soul food business, The Remix. We sell, amazing vegan food, and they changed permitting in San Diego, which made it really difficult for me to operate and then impossible to operate. So, this one test was just holding me back for so long, for 2 years. And I finally stopped making excuses and told myself I'm just going to do it. My baby wasn't in school. She needs certain vaccines that I didn't give her right away. And so over time, I've had to space out giving her vaccinations, along with, other documents that I didn't have. I lost my ID. Those things are important when trying to enroll your daughter into school. And so I've faced so many other life challenges within this time. I mean, I've been through things that you just wouldn't believe. It's really insane that I'm even even wanting to do anything after experiencing all of that. Being a single mom, being homeless, eventually not being homeless, losing my car, getting my car repoed, getting it back. Just crazy things that I've gone through. And in the midst of all of those things, I still kept doing, what's important to me, my art, putting out music that means something to me. I put out music while I was homeless. I mean, I wasn't homeless. Okay, let me be clear. I wasn't homeless. I was just kicked out of my home. And it was very traumatic with a 1-year-old. That was a lot. I kind of don't want to talk about it because it's like, well, and who did it, They have their reasons, but I wouldn't do that. Not unless my child was causing me harm. And a lot of people, they just misinterpret me all the time. I don't know why. When I deepened my level of spirituality, which kind of pulled me away from church because church was kind of stagnant. I mean, the people there are very stagnant. They're not really, you know, they're talking about things, but I was told to do certain things. I'm not saying that, people there aren't doing anything, but I was just led into a different direction. And it's always been seen as, I don't know, people, because I'm queer and because, I like tarot, then people start thinking all this, negative stuff about you. Don't take the time to learn what tarot says, and that a lot of it is very spiritual. And that I'm good at it, and that it just weirds people out. I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry, but I could do it without the tarot cards. I can, read energy without tarot. Tarot just kind of confirms what I already know. But it was deemed as something else. Either way, long story short, being misunderstood, being ostracized from the community that I loved, which was an open mic community that I don't really name drop, but I was heavily involved with them, and they just completely disappeared out of my life. I see that things happen for a reason, because I continue to move forward and have found major success in all areas of my businesses. I am a DJ, vegan chef, and I also own a skincare line. Right now, my hair is flourishing from my skincare line. And I still have people that hit me up about it, even though I don't operate it currently. That business, I will revisit, because that stuff works. But all that to say, I still kept going. No matter what was going on, I just know what I'm supposed to do. And I think other people know it too. And that's why they start getting weird. I know what's to come. If I keep on this path, I was told that I will be rewarded. That I'm here to shake things up, that I'm here to make change, that the ideas that have been given to me, which I adore them. I feel like people call them downloads. Like, yes, I received downloads, but I love them, Like, I love what my mission is because it's everything that I already want to do. Somehow my personal desires align with my mission on this planet, I guess. So it's like a match made in heaven. And I've been steered away from it many times. There's people that try to steer me away from it all the time. But I know they know. I think we all know at this point, if the right eyes are on me, that this thing can really take off. And I'm going to put everyone on. So, I mean, it's a given. I'm definitely buying up my city. I'm definitely getting property. Like, we already know what's about to go down. It seems like a lot of forces try to interfere. And if you're spiritual and you believe that the enemy will attack you if it knows that you have a certain light on you, then you would know and start to experience things, and you'll start connecting those dots. And I did. I realized that there were many roadblocks that were intended to specifically stop me from doing the things that I'm about to do, which is, go full force with my vegan food and also start an event for my business, my DJ business and my food business, which is basically throwing events because I can do everything in one place. And then I also am a performer. I do music. So, I can do all the things I want to do in one spot and benefit from it and put my friends on. Never thought, I did think about it briefly, but it really just hit me now that can happen. And it was like all the stars aligned and all the angels were singing. Like, yes, girl, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And that's why all these things happen, to steer you away from it. And now I'm realizing that. And I feel stronger than ever and unstoppable. And I think people know that. I'm resilient and diligent and unstoppable. And we all know what's to come if I keep going, when I keep going.